Good morning. It's 34 degrees under overcast skies in North Conway Village. Time to get ready for the White Mountains. This is White Mountains Today. Good morning. It is Saturday, February 12th, and the great February meltdown continues, but not for very much longer. On today's show, we'll have guests from Theater in the Wood, also Little Angel Service Dogs, plus Watch and Win. You can qualify, and then we'll pick a winner around 9:30 for 2 tickets to ride the Mount Washington Snow Coach, a motorized sightseeing tour above treeline on the Mount Washington Auto Road, plus 2 trail passes to Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center for cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, or fat biking at the base of Mount Washington. But first, let's get to that weather, and it looks like we're going to have one more warm day today before things return to normal. We are looking highs today possibly in the 40s. Also some minor river ice movement is possible, which could lead to some low-lying areas, maybe a little bit of flooding. The temperatures will crash back to the single digits to lower 20s tonight, and tonight you might have to consider some wet pavement that may refreeze overnight. Well, basically, as we take a look at our weather map, we have a cold front is approaching the valley today. We'll enjoy one more mild day before things turn colder. High temperatures be in the 40s for around here. A fairly dry air mass ahead of the front will keep any precipitation scattered at best. Temperatures will return to the teens and 20s Sunday and Monday before the pattern begins to trend towards a more sustained, warmer than normal one. And it also means those of you that still have snow and ice on your roofs, it's going to be sliding down and making some sound when it hits the ground. Today we're looking at a high of around 38, 40 or so, mostly sunny, light and variable winds. We could see some wind gusts in the around 35 miles per hour out of the southwest today. Tonight we're looking at partly cloudy skies, much colder, lows around 12. Sunday, mostly cloudy in the morning, highs in the lower 20s. Monday, partly sunny, high around 16. Then Tuesday, partly sunny, high in the lower 20s. Now let's take a look at the weather on top of Mount Washington. Right now it is around 25 degrees on top of the rock pile, and they now have looking at a high, well, okay, are we doing... All right, not a problem. We'll work with you. Right now on top of Mount Washington, again, 25 degrees. The wind speed is 68 miles per hour out of the southwest. They had a 87 mile per hour gust in the past 10 minutes. The wind chill makes it feel as though it is 2 degrees on the summit of Mount Washington. But today in the clear under cloudy skies, becoming in the clouds with a chance of snow showers. Snow accumulations of a trace to 2 inches are possible. Tonight in the clouds with a chance of snow showers again. And Sunday on the rock pile could get to around 5 degrees for the high, and then falling to around 10 below at night on top of Mount Washington. So there you go. Now it's time to take a look. We are actually going to take a break and do what we have to do behind the scenes to make your experience a bit nicer. So have some more coffee or tea and we'll get things done.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
The Mount Washington Backcountry Ski Festival arrives February 24th through the 27th, featuring guided courses, daily après, demo gear, film contests, and evening events. There is something for every skier. Check out skimountwashington.com.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From adventure to practice, training plans to race day events, from the backyard to the backcountry, workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Outside Plus, where knowledge meets inspiration.
Playoff time, baby. Games, snacks, drinks. I mean, what else can you ask for, bro? Really? Hand me some Lay's. Hey, Eli! Road trip to the Super Bowl! We're not going. I'm going to get more chips and drinks. Do not leave this room.
Technically, I didn't leave the room.
Come on, you do it without me, baby. Gotta wish that I could do that. It does kind of open things up a little bit.
Some people say if you want to see America, see it on the 4th of July. But America is just as beautiful on the 4th of January or February. No one experiences a true American winter the same way. But those with the confidence and capability in the all-new 2022 Grand Wagoneer will remember the adventure as long as they live.
Get 2.9% financing for 72 months on the all-new Wagoneer Series 2 and Series 3. Go to Wagoneer.com to find a certified Wagoneer dealer near you.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No Hagen prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than one prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the supreme chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
End your day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain Mountain or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool, and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Ten minutes in front of 8 on a Saturday morning. Enjoy this taste of spring before things return to normal and winter. Time now for some Nordic ski conditions, and let's start with Bretton Woods, where it's going to be a nice day up in the woods. They have 50 trails, 38 are track set, 44 skate groomed. They are reporting machine groomed pack powder conditions. Everything marked as groomed in the Amanuensis system was groomed last night and this morning, with the exception of Bridle Path, which was groomed 2 days ago. Trails marked as groomed in the Deception system were groomed yesterday. Mountain Road, Boulder Springs, groomed this morning, and fat bikes are available from 10 to 4. Tubing is open from 10 to 3:30 this weekend. Now let's take a look over at Bear Notch Ski Touring. They have 55 kilometers open, 40 have been groomed. The Waterfall Crossing Trail is in. All the major networks are open. They groomed the overnight glaze off the trails on the Western Trail Network, and they'll be grooming as long as temperatures allow. The glaze will soften on all trails once temperatures rise, and those temperatures will be rising throughout the day. Let's take a look now at Great Glen Trails in Pinkham Notch, where they are reporting 25 kilometers skate groomed, 15 kilometers track. Snowshoeing available on 45 kilometers. They're reporting pack powder conditions, but because of the temperatures, fat biking is closed today. Snow Coach tours are operating. Good idea to call in advance or make online reservations for that. And the Tubing Hill is open as well up at Great Glen Trails. Jackson Ski Touring, well, not your typical ski report. Warm night, heading into a warm day. They did very little grooming last night, but they groomed extensively on Wednesday night, Thursday, and Thursday night into Friday morning. There's 70 kilometers groomed, trails open for all ability, and looks like it's going to be a fun day on snow at Jackson Cross Country. Purity Spring Cross Country and Snowshoe Reserve, all trails are open with variable conditions on a natural basis between 8 and 18 inches. Cross country trails were last groomed earlier this week with no tracks. The lake crossing trails are not groomed, and ungroomed snowshoe trails are great for trekking, including today and tonight's guided snowshoe tours. And of course, Purity Cross Country affiliated with King Pine. So you've been watching the Olympics, huh? Or not, but snowboarders, skiers, how about the debut of the mixed team snowboard cross yesterday? Lindsey Jacobellis and Nick Baumgartner, they won gold for the U.S. in the debut of this. And what's really cool, all right, I know we got some Sunday River skiers and riders out there. February 2009, Sunday River held a World Cup race. It was border cross, and again, this is a group of athletes all going down the course at the same time. Jumps, turns, berms. First two finishers in each heat advance to the next. A lot of carnage, really cool motocross on snow. Well, on that day in February 2009, you know who was racing? Lindsey Jacobellis. She came in 4th. Baum, he was racing. He came in 11th. And if you were watching on another network, you heard a color commentary. Seth Westcott, he's a Mena. He raced in that competition as well. Seth, he finished 7th. He went on to win 2 Olympic gold medals in border cross. Also in that race, if you're from Saugus, Massachusetts, remember Jonathan Cheever, the plumber turned snowboarder. He was in that race as well. Also, Vermonter Alex Diebold, he finished 20th that day at Sunday River. He went on to eventually win a bronze medal in the Olympics. He would have been in Beijing. Unfortunately, he had an injury last month, and he was unable to go to Beijing, someone else. And if you were watching the women's border cross a couple of days, there was a rider by the name of Faye Guillini. Faye Guillini competed at Sunday River that day in February. All right, There you go. Talk about that this morning over your lattes. Now let's go from snowboarding to snowshoeing. And I want to tell you about some evening snowshoe tours. You can experience the wonder of a nighttime winter walk in the woods at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center with one of their evening snowshoe tours running February 12th, 19th, and 28th. Join the naturalists from their partners, the Appalachian Mountain Club, on a guided evening snowshoe tour. You'll navigate using your senses, listen for owls, and test your night vision. More info at greatglentrails.com. And how about a snowshoe guided tour today? Head down to East Madison for one with Purity Spring Resort at King Pine Ski Area. The tour leaves from the mill at Purity Spring Resort at 2 p.m. There'll be an evening special at 7 p.m. It's moonlit. Enjoy about a 1 to 1.5 hour guided snowshoe tour of New Hampshire Audubon's Hoyt Wildlife Sanctuary Loop. All interested participants should call the Purity Spring Resort front desk and sign up. There's no cost to join the tour, but all participants must have a valid Skatin' Trails or other valid King Pine lift ticket or season pass. Rental equipment is not included. Skatin' Trails tickets and rentals are available at King Pine, but please plan accordingly to allow yourself enough time to obtain tickets and rentals well in advance of the tour start time. If joining the 7 p.m. moonlit tour, you'll need to obtain tickets and rentals prior to the ski area closing at 6. Tickets or rentals are not available for last-minute purchase at the mill. You can visit kingpine.com or you can call 367-8896 for details and information to sign up in advance. Well, here we go, the first of our Watch and Win qualifiers this morning, and we are playing for 2 tickets to ride the Mount Washington Snow Coach, a motorized sightseeing tour above tree line on the Mount Washington Auto Road, plus 2 trail passes to Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center for cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, or fat biking at the base of Mount Washington. You know the deal, 603-356-6619. Your answer must match our answer. Our main man, Matthew, is putting the question up on the screen. We are all seeing it for the first time. And here we go. Another census. The 2020 census has revealed that which New England state has the highest female population percentage? Is it Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, or Connecticut? Again, where are the women at? Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, or Connecticut? 603-356-6619 if you think you know the answer. And you have a chance at winning that Great Glen Trails Mount Washington Auto Road Winter Adventure Package. Here we go. Good morning. What's your answer, please?
I'm going to say Connecticut.
Connecticut. Is it Connecticut? It is not Connecticut, but thanks very much for trying. Not Connecticut. You now have 3 chances here. Excuse me, choices: Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire. Give it a shot. Feeling lucky? Good morning. What's your answer, please?
I'm going to say New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. Is it New Hampshire? Well, no, it is not New Hampshire. Thanks very much for trying. Now, basically, 50-50 shot. Could be Maine, could be Massachusetts. What do you think? Give us a call. Good morning. What's your answer, please?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Yes, it is the Bay State. And who are you, please?
Darlene.
Darlene, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Tamworth.
Okay, Darlene from Tamworth, don't go away. I'll get some more information from you. And when we come back, we are going to take a look around the White Mountains.
Get ready to enjoy entertaining après-ski at the Winter Entertainment Series Friday nights, Theater in the Wood, Intervale. Great acoustics, great seats, great acts. February 18th is Boston Comedy Night. Mike Coleman headlines this ensemble of tenured Boston comedians featuring Mike Pacelli, Ryan Gartley, and Steve Scarfo. You can go ahead and get tickets online at theaterinthewood.org or at the door.
The food, the party, the legend. The Red Parka Pub in Glen is where the Valley rallies for hand-cut steaks grilled to perfection, hefty appetizers, freshly ground burgers, chicken, seafood, plus great salads and the Parka's famous barbecue ribs. Kids' entrees come with dessert and beverage refills. Awesome events for great causes and the hottest nightlife in the Valley with live music and dancing. The Red Parka Steakhouse and Pub, a Valley original, Route 302, downtown Glen.
What is an overpass? Come on. Question, is that an S or a 5?
I think it's a 5.
I thought so. Frustration loading.
Nobody wants more robot tests, but we could all use more ways to save.
Star latte for Rob Ott or Rob Ott.
Error human.
Switch to Geico for more ways to save.
King Pine Ski Area at Purity Spring Resort in New Hampshire is where generations of families from across New England have come to ski and enjoy winter fun. King Pine has impeccable ski conditions, terrain and trails for all abilities, professional ski instructors, and a friendly staff. King Pine offers skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and ice skating. With so much to choose from, you'll want to stay slopeside at Purity Spring Resort. Discover your winter fun tradition at kingpine.com.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
Jackson XC invites you to glide your way through winter. Leave every day behind and get out on the snow. Whether you have 30 minutes to yourself or a full day on the trails with friends, 6 feet apart of course, transport yourself and put a smile on your face on the trails at Jackson XC. Never skied? We can teach you. Love to ski? Let us challenge you on trails that range from Riverside up into the forests and back. One of the best things you can do for yourself is get a season pass. With 5 trail networks and more than 10 trailheads, your season pass lets you get out and go from easy access in-town locations as well as high elevation and remote access points. You'll find yourself skiing more with a pass, or pick up a day ticket from our outside ticket window and ski by the day. Jackson XC is a nonprofit organization dedicated to providing exceptional ski experiences, and we look forward to seeing you on the trails.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Approaching 5 minutes after 8 o'clock Saturday morning, getting ready, people going out skiing and riding today. It's going to be a nice day, a little bit of a touch of spring before we return to winter. But right now we're going to take a look around the White Mountains, presented by White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. Well, as we take a short spin right now, Mount Washington is cloaked in clouds there as we see a shot from North Conway. It is 37 degrees here in North Conway Village. Village, but on top of Mount Washington. Right now we're looking at 24 degrees, and we'll be checking in with the Mount Washington Observatory in about a half hour or so. So once again, thank you to White Mountain Oil and Propane for our look around the White Mountains. Today we're looking at a high of around 48 degrees, cloudy skies. Tomorrow, though, a return to winter, partly sunny with a high of around 25 degrees. Still going down Monday, 18 sunshine, but a cold 18 degrees. And then Tuesday, some more sunshine, but now, the pendulum is switching the other way. Tuesday, high of 24, and Wednesday, 39 degrees. Well, we do have a lot of hockey families here in the Valley, and tomorrow you should know that the Kennett High School boys hockey team will host a special Hockey Fights Cancer game against Monadnock Fall Mountain. It's happening at the Ham Arena in Conway. It's at 1:45. There's no charge at the door, but donations are welcome and encouraged. Chuck-a-Puck will be offered with 100% of the proceeds going towards Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation and support of classmate Evan Cicero, who's currently battling cancer. Special thanks to the Valley Originals for sponsoring Chuck-a-Puck. In addition, the Eagles will be wearing special green jerseys, so go and help this make this year's game the biggest yet. Also, the Winter Entertainment series continues at Theater in the Wood, and they have a Friday, February 18th. It's Boston Comedy Night. Theater in the Wood becomes a Boston Comedy Club right here in the Mount Washington Valley. This is a benefit for the Mount Washington Valley Ski Team. Mike Vaselli hosts a number of special guests. There'll be Mike Coleman, who's the headliner. He's been headlining Boston Comedy Club since 1993, and he's been on the same bill as comics like Stephen Wright, Pat Cooper, Lenny Clark, and Lewis Black. Best idea is for you to order your tickets online and ahead of time at believeinbooks.org. Well, coming up, as a matter of fact, we are going to connect via Zoom with Aaron Sweeney from Theater in the Wood. We'll also be doing Watch and Win. We're playing for a couple of tickets to the Mount Washington Snow Coach. And also, we will be checking in with the Mount Washington Observatory. So enjoy getting ready for your day on the slopes, and we'll be back after this.
Enjoy the thrill of winter at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore is the most fun on snow with great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore has been named one of the best places in New England for skiing and snowboarding lessons. And Cranmore is home to New Hampshire's #1 tubing park for huge thrills off the ski slope. Save when you plan ahead at cranmore.com.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the Valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Since retirement, I've been trying a lot of new things. With Frank's Red Hot, it's the perfect blend of flavor and heat. Like me. And it's great on all the recipes I've mastered. I put that on everything.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Enjoy majestic views from the dining room or cozy pub of Max's Pub at the Snow Village Inn. Feast on Maine Coast oysters, braised boneless short ribs, and craft cocktails served by attentive staff. Max's Pub, Snow Village Inn, Eaton.
We love our new apartment,
Great kitchen, open floor plan.
but there's not much privacy.
What happened to your wall?
At least Geico makes bundling our renters and car insurance easy.
Does save us a ton. What's on this chicken?
Paprika.
I made it at home.
It's my catchphrase.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
This winter, the Mount Washington Auto Road is home to the Mount Washington Snow Coach. Powered by a custom 4-track drivetrain, the 8-passenger Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington Snow Coach.
When your passion has a path, you just have to follow it. See where one of our 50 academic programs can take you at White Mountains Community College. Enroll now at wmcc.edu.
The food, the party, the legend. The Red Parka Pub in Glen is where the Valley rallies for hand-cut steaks grilled to perfection, hefty appetizers, freshly ground burgers, chicken, seafood, plus great salads and the Parka's famous barbecue ribs. Kids' entrees come with dessert and beverage refills. Awesome events for great causes and the hottest nightlife in the Valley with live music and dancing. The Red Parka Steakhouse and Pub, a Valley original, Route 302, downtown Glen.
Well, once the sun goes down, there's lots to do in the Mount Washington Valley. Of course, the Winter Entertainment Series been going on at Theater in the Wood in Intervale. With us this morning, Erin Sweeney from said Theater in the Wood in Intervale. Good morning, Erin. How are things in your world?
Things are great. It's been gorgeous lately. And yeah, we've got our Winter Entertainment Series that's continuing to go. We just had Bennett and Perkins with four other people playing at our theater last night with some folk and bluegrass. It was an awesome evening, and we can't wait to have more at our theater.
Yeah, I took a look. You have sort of a Beatles cover band coming in, the Gravel Project, Adam Ezra Group. So what's up next?
We are doing a Boston comedy night this coming Friday, the 18th. We've got 4 comedians coming from Boston. We're basically turning our theater into a Boston comedy club.
Nice. And I guess one of the comedians, he's worked with some comedians, people from Massachusetts would know, like Stephen Wright. He's worked with him, and also Lewis Black. So it's going to be a fun night, I'd imagine.
It's going to be great. We had them 2 years ago for our Winter Entertainment Series as well, and it was an awesome evening. They're all, of course, so funny, and it's a great time.
That's wonderful to hear. Well, even though it's not quite spring, we're going to be sort of a taste of spring again today. Theater in the Wood. You also have your trails, but also you have a sugar shack. Anything going on with that soon?
We are getting ready. Now's the time to start getting everything all set up. The sap should be, the weather's perfect for it right now. We're getting our trees tapped, and the sap should be running. We are opening our sugar shack for the first day of the season on Sunday, the 27th. We are participating in the Mount Washington Valley Ski Touring's Chocolate Festival, which is going on that day. So we're opening up our sugar shack, and we'll be open on weekends, probably through April.
That's good, because people will be they want to get outside and enjoy some of the sunshine.
They do, yeah.
And speaking of sun, we have Valentine's Day coming up on Monday, and I guess it's a good time to remind the guys, it's time. Do it now instead of going to the drugstore, for the chocolate kind of thing. But also Theater in the Wood for all that it has. You also do weddings.
We do. We just started doing weddings last summer and fall. I don't know if anyone has ever been to our theater and they've been out back. The view from behind our theater is gorgeous. It's the perfect place to have a wedding reception. We hold ceremonies. It's just, you have to see it to believe it. It's amazing. And our weddings that we had last summer were wonderful, and we're super excited to have some more this summer and fall. We do have some dates still open. So if there's anyone still looking for a venue, we're here for you.
Excellent. Anything else you'd like to get across this morning?
Yeah, I mean, tickets to our theater events, so to any of our concerts or shows at the theater for the Winter Entertainment Series, all of our maple syrup sales, anything that we do that brings money into us, all that money goes towards all of our literacy programs that we offer for free to young kids in the Mount Washington Valley and beyond. And yeah, we couldn't do it without everyone who comes out and supports us. So we thank everybody for that. And hopefully we'll see you at one of our shows.
Excellent. So once again, coming up Friday is Boston Comedy Night, and then you're switching back to some music, right?
We are, yeah. The Gravel Project will be coming on Friday the 25th. We're really excited for them.
Excellent. Well, always, Erin, thank you very much for your time, and hope all goes well.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. There you go, Erin Sweeney with the Believe in Books and Theater in the Woods. So go out, enjoy yourself, and just have a nice night of laughs, and also some good music right there in Intervale. Well, we are going to take a short break, and then we will come back with the Alpine ski conditions. So don't go away.
The Mount Washington Backcountry Ski Festival arrives February 24th through the 27th, featuring guided courses, daily après, demo gear, film contests, and evening events. There is something for every skier. Check out skimountwashington.com.
It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at a award-winning restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station with seasonal outdoor dining options available, plus a function room for parties, weddings, or corporate events. Daily tours of the brewery are available, where you'll learn about our history, process, canning line, and sample some of our beers, like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000-footer IPA, Moody Brew, or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale. A variety of seasonal and limited release beers like Lost Time and Exit 32 are available on tap and in our gift shop. With weekly entertainment, 40 unique rooms and suites, and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for your next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
.821, and just want to remind you that this segment of White Mountains Today is presented by Settlers Crossing. Take time together to explore everyday essentials, located at 1500 White Mountain Highway in North Conway. Well, it is day to enjoy sort of a harbinger of spring before we dip back into winter. And right now we have 37 degrees in North Conway over overcast skies. And as you can see as we take a look at our radar, we have a cold front approaching from the west, so we'll enjoy one more mild day before things turn cooler. High temperatures today in the high 40s, a fairly dry air mass ahead of the front keeps any precipitation scattered at best, and that should be stopping soon. Temperatures will return to the teens and 20s though Sunday and Monday before we get some more warmth at the end of next week. But let's talk about today, where we have mostly cloudy skies this morning, isolated rain showers in the morning, and we should see some sun later on this afternoon, high of around 48. We will see some wind gusts, 10, 15, 35 miles per hour. Tonight it's going to be partly cloudy, much colder, lows around 14. Then tomorrow, Sunday, it's going to be mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly sunny, much colder, highs in the mid-20s. Sunday night, partly cloudy, dipping down to the single digits again. And then on Monday, it'll seem a little bit warmer than that, but Monday still high in the upper teens. Monday night, mostly clear in the evening, then becoming cloudy. Low, we could hit 0, but then Tuesday, partly sunny skies, highs in the upper 20s, and then the mercury is going to keep on rising on Wednesday. Partly sunny in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy, not as cold, with highs in the upper 30s. Now let's take a look at the summit conditions and forecasts for mountains over 4,000 feet in the clear under cloudy skies, becoming in the clouds with a chance of snow showers. Snow accumulations of a trace to 2 inches possible. Wind could be blowing between 50 and 105 miles per hour. High today of around 27 on top of Mount Washington. Right now it's 24 degrees, and their highest gust in the past 10 minutes has been 77 miles per hour. Well, don't worry, it won't be 77 miles per hour where you're skiing. That is, if you're taking a chairlift here in the Mount Washington Valley. And it's time now for Alpine Ski Conditions, presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area. Voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine. This winter, get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, just 35 minutes from North Conway. Well, good news. Basically, ski areas in the valley, mostly wide open. Bretton Woods on 98 trails and glades. 7 lifts scheduled to run today. They are reporting machine-groomed surfaces. Ski conditions, they say, from their snow reporters' comments on the website, will be soft and fun. 100% open. Again, here you go. And if you're coming back for vacation week, it's Saturday. Guess what? Rentals are sold out for today at Bretton Woods. So make a reservation, or make a reservation. Today at the Slopeside Pub at Bretton Woods, Tuckerman Brewing Company has a promotion from 2 to 4, and the NASTAR course is open today and tomorrow. between 10 and 3. Lots going on here at Cranmore. They have all their trails open. They are looking at, 5 to 7 lifts today, and machine-groomed surfaces at Cranmore. Let's see, scheduled lifts will run today till around 4 o'clock, and the South Quad will continue to operate until 8 p.m. There you go, taking a look, live look at Cranmore. And just so you know, that new Artist Falls Lodge is open, so check that out. And again, there's night skiing today on the South Quad until 8 o'clock. The tubing park is open today, tomorrow, and then daily during vacation periods. Lots going on in Cranmore today. In the afternoon from 1 to 4, it's the Dubash Après Party. No relation. That's an on-snow après party for mountain goers. Basically, you get some free Mountain Dew. Then they'll have Cranapalooza as well in Schneider Square. That's from 2:30 to 4:30, and they have s'mores, music, games, and more. Then live music in Zips Pub from 4 to 7. And here you go, guys. You know, again, Monday's Valentine's Day, but you're looking for a deal? Take your sweetheart skiing tomorrow at Cranmore. Why? Lift tickets are $59 for all ages when purchased online in advance. So if you do it today, again, this means you were thinking about her. Okay? Again, it's a win-win. And if you can't connect the dots online on that, your wife or partner will explain it to you. All right, let's take a look at King Pine. All 17 trails are open, all 5 lifts scheduled to operate. They are reporting machine-groomed surface as well. And they have the Pine Meadows Tubing Park scheduled to open today from 10 to 6. And they have 6 terrain park elements on the Crooked Pine Trail. There we take a live look as we wait for the, there you go, they're starting to have the lifts running at King Pine. So that's pretty cool going on there. Today at Trails End Tavern, they have live music scheduled from 2 to 5, and they have some guided snowshoe tours today, leaving the Millet Purity Spring Resort at 2 and also at 7. And don't forget, Monday is the Pioneer Race Series at King Pine. All right, cool. Good stuff. So get on out. Ski, ride, snowshoe, hike. Ice climbing, kind of an iffy kind of day, maybe. I don't know. Not much of an ice climber. Tried it. What can you do? All right. Watch and win time. Qualifier. 2 tickets to ride the Mount Washington Snow Coach. It's a motorized sightseeing tour above tree line on the Mount Washington Auto Road. That could be you getting into the van and heading up. It's a really cool experience. Done it a few times. And the views can be like that. Really, really good. Again, the Mount Washington Snow Coach, and that's up the Mount Washington Auto Road. More information, Great Glen Trails. All right, watch and win. We're all seeing the question for the first time. Matthew's put it up. Here we go. The 2020 census has revealed that which New England state has the lowest percentage female population percentage. Last question was, which had the most women? And that answer was Massachusetts. As you can see, Massachusetts is not one of the answers. So, which state has the lowest female population percentage? Is it Maine, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, or Vermont? 603-356-6619. Give us a buzz. What do you think? Good morning. What's your answer, please?
I'm going to say Maine.
You're going to say Maine. I would say Maine too, but unfortunately we're wrong. Thanks very much for trying, though. All right, it's not Maine. Lowest female population percentage according to the 2020 census. What do you think? Give us a buzz. Good morning. What's your answer, please?
D, Vermont.
D, Vermont. That would be my second guess, and I guess I'd be wrong as well. Well, thanks very much for trying. Oh, well, not Vermont, not Maine, so my guess is either New Hampshire or Rhode Island. 603-356-6619. Good morning. What's your answer, please?
I'm going to say New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. I have a feeling you're right. Yes, it is, New Hampshire. It's a state where you should bring your own, I guess. So, what's your name, please?
Ken Terrio.
All right, Ken Terrio, congratulations. You're now in the running for those snow coach rides. Where are you calling us from, Ken?
Calling from Tamworth.
All right, Ken, don't go away. I'll get some more information from you, and when we come back, it's time to head on up to the Mount Washington Observatory.
You can be well dressed. You can be well mannered.
Oh, no. After you.
You can be well groomed. Or even well spoken. But there's just something about being well adventured. Adventure has a new look. Discover more in the all-new Subaru Forester Wilderness. Love. It's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
My community inspired me to become a leader.
Showed me a path to my future.
And completely changed my life.
My community.
My community is White Mountains Community College.
Enroll now for upcoming classes. Learn more at wmcc.edu.
You can be well dressed. You can be well mannered.
Oh, no. After you.
You can be well groomed. Or even well spoken. But there's just something about being well adventured. Adventure has a new look. Discover more in the all-new Subaru Forester Wilderness. Love. It's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
The story of White Mountain Oil and Propane began in 1941. Since then, it's been neighbor helping neighbor for generations of customers. When you call from Chicora, they won't ask how to spell it. They'll say, "We have someone there now. His name is Bob." They have the largest storage facility north of Concord, so you won't hear, "See you next week." You'll hear, "Be right over." They know this valley, and they know what you need to enjoy it in year-round comfort. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
Style is about being inspired. At Spruce Hurricane, our style inspiration comes from the natural beauty of our surroundings. The reds and golds of autumn leaves, shining stars glistening in the night, turquoise skies that stretch to eternity. Our collection of merchandise is as diverse as the New England weather. Footwear and outerwear may be inspired by snowdrifts and ski slopes, or by pastures and open fields. Handcrafted jewelry and accessories, leather belts and handbags, sweaters and jeans or boots and jackets, all are combined with color, texture, and artistry to inspire you. Explore your style inspiration at Spruce Hurricane, where the wilderness blends with city sophistication in the heart of North Conway Village. And check us out on Facebook for your daily style inspiration.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
White Mountains Today is brought to you by the Eastern Slope Inn. Enjoy spacious suites and full kitchens in the heart of North Conway Village. And by Attitash Mountain Village. Reconnect with family and nature at our White Mountain, New Hampshire resort.
It's now 8:25, about 37 degrees here in North Conway Village. Enjoy it while you can, this taste of spring, because things are going to be changing starting tomorrow. But now let's head on up to the summit of Mount Washington. And with us is Stephen Durham with the Mount Washington Observatory. Good morning, Steve. And according to the temperature behind you, a relatively warm day on the summit.
Yeah, it's good morning, DeMarty. Good morning, everybody at home. It's definitely a little warm out there. I'm wearing a little bit of a lighter puffy today, so it's a little bit more comfier compared to the heavier jacket. I'm not a too big fan of it. I like the colder weather, so I know it's definitely warm down there. You guys are probably wanting to wear T-shirts outside.
Absolutely. You know, February freckles, I'm just telling you.
Yep. So currently up here, we are in the fog. No surprise there. Looking outside at our deck camera. In the fog, and temperatures are below freezing, so we're seeing a little bit of rhyming outside currently. Looking out from Wildcat this morning, they're in the clear. Taking a look at the different ravines right now this morning. Pretty filled them with plenty of snow. Just be mindful of any possible avalanche dangers this morning. Make sure you are checking with the Mount Washington Weather Avalanche Center for any forecasts and updates. If you do plan on heading out skiing this weekend, but things will be freezing up as we go through the weekend. Temperatures will be falling later today and into Sunday. Current temperatures, looking at the Auto Road vertical profile at our weather stations along the Auto Road. Right now at the base at a balmy 43 degrees this morning. Here at the top, my last observation, we had a temperature of 25 degrees. Temperatures will be falling throughout the day. Looking at current wind speeds hovering right around 50 to 70 miles per hour. We've had occasional higher gusts a little bit towards hurricane force, 72 miles per hour in the last 10 minutes. Our 24-hour high wind gust last night, 105 miles per hour. Wow. Sustained at 64 miles per hour with the wind chill making it feel like it is one above. No snowfall has been recorded over the last 24 hours. And looking at our current what we can expect for a forecast over the next day or so, pull up our regional weather. Here we go. Things will be trending a little bit colder tonight, getting back down into the teens down there, into the valley. Tomorrow going to be, much cooler, down into the 20s compared to the 40s. So we're going to cut it in half, and then by tomorrow night, getting down into the lower single digits, right around 2 above, and winds will be light and variable with some clouds lingering around, especially off to the south as a low-pressure system will be skirting off to our south towards the Gulf of Maine. It looks like possibly Cape Cod will get a little bit of light snow from this, but looks like we'll just see some clouds during the day tomorrow. We may see some high clouds up here. If enough moisture can get thrown back, maybe see a little bit of upsloping. We may see a little bit of some light snow showers later today as a cold front will pass through the region and temperatures begin to fall back below zero, and eventually it looks like we'll bottom out somewhere in the teens below zero by tomorrow morning into the afternoon.
Well, sounds like weather you enjoy. And speaking about enjoy, you enjoy the virtual classroom. You had a blog post not too far back, and sort of the kids just ask the darndest questions, don't they?
Oh, yeah, I definitely enjoy our Home of the World's Worst Weather. We have that each and every Tuesday, and have that coming up once again this week. We'll be talking about the Enzo, El Nino, Southern Oscillation, and the impacts that has on our weather each and every, or on our climate each and every year, especially in the wintertime. I'll try to pull that up, being a little bit of stubborn. But Home of the World's Worst Weather will be coming up later this on Tuesday. It can be all registered, found here at mountwashington.org. Educational programs, Home of the World's Worst Weather Live. You can join me we'll be doing worksheets and discussing how El Nino, La Nina impact our weather, especially during the winter months. We see a little bit of a different weather pattern, which with El Nino or La Nina. And then the other program we were talking about, the one I mentioned in my blog, WeatherX. It's always fun to do chat with the scientists with the different programs. I've gotten to chat with middle schools over on coastal Maine, right here in northern New Hampshire as well, via Zoom. They all ask great questions about what we do up here at the observatory, and I really enjoy getting to talk about what we do up here as a nonprofit organization and doing the work we do with the weather observations, our research, and the educational programs that we do all the time, each and every week when we're up here.
Excellent. Well, Stephen, thank you very much once again. Always appreciate your time, and may you enjoy the blast that's coming our way.
Of course. Hope everybody has a great Saturday.
All right. Thank you. Be well. Take care. All right, Stephen, thank you once again for your time. And, yeah, there you go. Coming up, Little Angel Service Dogs. Who are they? What do they do? Right here in the Mount Washington Valley. Also, watch and win a couple tickets to the Mount Washington Snow Coach. But first, let me tell you about a new speaker series. It's the Glen House Speaker Series. It's co-hosted by Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Features 3 speakers from the local community and highlights topics of interest. All the talks are hosted at the Glen House Hotel, free and open to the public. On February 18th, Douglas Arian stops by to talk about all things space. He has a PhD, and he is a professor emeritus of physics and astronomy. You'll ponder all the most meaningful questions one may ask to help understand humanity's place in the universe. More information at greatglentrails.com. Well, this is a fun event coming up. A lot of fat bikers, snowshoers, and free heel skiers. It's on Sunday, February 27th, and it's North America's toughest 10K. Ski, shoe, and fat bike to the clouds at Great Glen Trails and the Mount Washington Auto Road. And basically, this utilizes 4 kilometers of the Auto Road and also portions of the Great Glen Trails system. Excuse me, that's 4 clicks on the on Great Glen Trails and 6 kilometers on the Auto Road. Average grade 12%, elevation gain about 2,200 feet, and this event is considered a freestyle event. Participants must be able to comfortably ski, snowshoe, or fat bike the 6 kilometers down the Mount Washington Auto Road after they finish the race. This is not an event for the inexperienced. More information, including how to sign up, go to greatglentrails.com. Time now for the entertainment report. And today, lots going on. Deacon Street, Dennis and Davie, Red Parker Pub, that's where you'll find Reckless. At the Shenandoah Pub is Rafe Matrograno, and also at the Shenandoah from 4 to 6:30, Marty Quirk. Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson, that's where you'll find Jeremy Holden. At the Wildcat Tavern in the evening, it's the Jonathan Sardi Band from 7:30 to 10. But during après ski at the Wildcat Tavern, it's Al Schaffner from 3 to 5. At the Woodstock Inn Brewery, Blue Matter. Then tomorrow, Sunday, Red Parka Pub, après with Jeremy. Shenandoah Pub, there's Scott Bayer, Ryan St. Ange, Shovel Handle Pub, and open mic at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. And there you go. Isn't this apt for Monday, February 14th, which happens to be Valentine's Day? Colin Hart at the Woodstock Inn Brewery, even though it's spelled differently. Well, on Tuesday, Wildcat Tavern, Hoot Night, that's an open mic, karaoke at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Wednesday, free ride with John Sardi at the Red Parka Pub, while Simon Crawford performs at the Wildcat Tavern. Then on Thursday, Wildcat Tavern, Rafe Matrograno, and Woodstock Inn Brewery, it is the Reckless Duo. Wow, our hard-working musicians in and around the Mount Washington Valley, really good to see them out and about, hitting the stage and making some good music while we enjoy adult beverages here in the Valley. Time now for another Watch and Win. We are taking qualifiers this morning for 2 tickets to ride the Mount Washington Snow Coach. It's a motorized sightseeing tour above tree line on the Mount Washington Auto Road. It is a lot of fun, a memorable day, especially when the bluebird skies and the views are great and you see the presidential mountains and just good stuff, you know. Get out your, get out your cell phone and make yourself a star. All right, our man Matthew is going to put the question up on the screen. All right. Oh, come on now. 603-356-6619. What Chinese city hosting the Winter Olympics as we speak? Or maybe they're sleeping. It's 13 hours ahead. So what are they doing? Now they're probably having 10 o'clock. Time for break. All right. 603-356-6619. What do you think? Where are they holding the Olympics? You know it. Good morning. What's the answer, please?
I believe it's Beijing.
It is Beijing. And who are you?
Jerry.
Jerry, where are you calling us from this morning?
I'm calling from Conway.
That's a good place to be, Jerry. All right. Well, you been watching the Olympics?
Some, the winter sports and stuff.
Yeah, you know, some people are, some people aren't. What are you going to do? You know, the time difference, you know, we have to go to sleep. So, all right, well, Jerry, don't go away. I'll get some more information from Jerry. And when we come back, Nordic ski conditions time.
Here's a recipe for winter fun. Take New Hampshire's most magnificent landscape found only at Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Add in perfectly groomed cross-country skiing trails, squeals of delight on the Tubing Hill, and breathtaking views on our one-of-a-kind snow coach up Mount Washington. Blend in the Glenview Cafe and Outfitter Shop, and the final ingredient is your happy family. How sweet it is. Great Glen Trails. Come for the beauty, stay for the fun.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From the backyard to the backcountry. Workouts, meal plans, curated content, all from the brands you know and trust. Join today.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
This is the planning effect. This is how it feels to know you have a wealth plan that covers everything that's important to you. This is what it's like to have a dedicated Fidelity advisor looking at your full financial picture, making sure you have the right balance of risk and reward, and helping you plan for future generations. This is the planning effect from Fidelity.
Playoff time, baby. Games, snacks, drinks. I mean, what else can you ask for, bro? Really? Hand me some Lay's. Hey, Eli! Road trip to the Super Bowl! We're not going. I'm going to get more chips and drinks. Do not leave this room.
Technically, I didn't leave the room.
Good for you, you doing it without me, baby. Gotta wish that I could do that. It does kind of open things up a little bit.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center in Bartlett hosts skiing and snowshoeing the way it was meant to be, on 65 kilometers of expertly groomed trails with spectacular riverside views, pristine waterfalls, picturesque flat meadows, and exciting hills. This winter, Bear Notch has modified operations to make safety first and foremost for skiers and staff. Purchase an affordable season pass for hassle-free access to the trail system by calling 603-374-2277. Day passes, rental gear, lessons, and tours must all be reserved in advance by phone. All public indoor areas at Bear Notch are closed this winter. Bear Notch Ski Touring takes this virus very seriously, but believes with precautions people can and should still enjoy outdoor sports safely. For all reservations, call 603-374-2277. Visit BearNotchSkiTouring.com for more info and trail conditions.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
And welcome back as we take a live look outside in North Conway Village. Overcast skies, maybe starting to see some breaks, 39 degrees. We're looking at a day today of mostly cloudy skies. We could see some wind gusts hitting 35 miles per hour, but temperatures could hit around 50 degrees. But things are going to get cold again tomorrow, Sunday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly sunny, highs in the lower 20s. Monday, high of around 16, 17, 18 degrees, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, sun's going to be out, highs in the low 20s, and then high 30s on Wednesday, some sun and some cloud. Now let's take a look at the Nordic ski conditions, and we're going to start up at Bretton Woods, where it's going to be a good day to get on out on the trails. They have 50 trails open today, track set 38 of them, skate groom 44 on machine groom pack powder conditions, and they have got out and done some grooming. Basically, Mountain Road and Boulder Springs groomed this morning. Trails marked as groomed in the Deception system were groomed yesterday, and they groomed last night and in the morning on some of the trails on the Ammonoosuc system. Fat bikes are available daily from 10 to 4, and tubing is open from 10 to 3:30 today and tomorrow at Bretton Woods. Then at Bear Notch, they're having a lot of fun. They have 55 kilometers open, 40 of which have been groomed. The Waterfall Crossing Trail is in. All the major networks are open, and they've groomed the overnight glaze-off trails on the Western Trail Network. They'll groom as long as temps allow, and that glaze will soften on all the trails once the temperatures rise. At Great Glen Trails, they have 25 kilometers skate groomed, track 15 kilometers, snowshoeing 45, pack powder conditions. Things are going to soften up a bit, so they've closed fat biking today, but the snow coach is operating and the tubing hill is open. Best idea if you want to do the snow coach is to check availability and book ahead online, and you can do that at greatglentrails.com. Jackson Cross Country Skiing, they groomed extensively Wednesday night, Thursday, and Thursday night into Friday. Due to the overnight temperatures, they did not groom. They just wanted to preserve some of those tracks, but they do have 70 kilometers groomed. They did during those couple of days. There are trails for all abilities, and they say it's going to be a fun day on the snow. Also a fun day at Purity Spring Cross Country and Snowshoe Reserve. All trails are open, variable conditions on a natural base of 8 to 18 inches. Trails were last groomed earlier in the week. Lake crossing trails aren't groomed. The ungroomed snowshoe trails are great for trekking, including today and tonight's guided snowshoe tours. And those snowshoe tours leave from the mill at Purity Spring Resort at 2 And 7 o'clock, the one at 7, could be cool because it's at night and the moon should be shining. Cool. All right, let me tell you about some cool programs coming up. We got some nature programs. And this is with Tin Mountain Conservation Center. They're continuing their virtual and physical nature programs throughout the month. Next Friday, the 18th, you can join them on their Winter Birds of Plum Island field trip. Snowy owls, horned larks, short-eared owls, and northern shrikes are just some of the interesting birds they hope to see during the trip there. Be sure to bring your binoculars, a lunch and beverage, and dress for the weather as you'll be heading south to Parker River Wildlife Refuge. Between February 22 and 25, they have their winter camp. On Thursday, February 24th, they host their Winter Tracks Family Snowshoe Exploration. And basically, you'll be looking at tracks for like foxes and bobcats and even a fisher. And you can do this at Tin Mountain's Rockwell Sanctuary in Albany. And the recent snowfall will make finding tracks fun and easy. Best bet is to make advanced reservations, and you can do that at tinmountain.org. Well, everybody wants to win stuff, so here's one for you. Here's a contest. You could enter now to win our monthly online prize. It's a $25 gift card to the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson, where they serve Yankee-style cuisine amid the rustic charm of a restored 1842 three-story post and beam barn. You want to enter? Well, go to whitemountains.tv and click on Win Prizes. Basically, congratulations to the winner of last month's drawing for 2 passes to ride the Mount Washington Snow Coach, Linda Pizzamente of Rockport, Massachusetts. Cool. Well, tomorrow on the show, Rob Clark will be here hosting. And on the show, naturalist Claire Long. Find out about Jackson Cross Country Skiing with Ellen Chandler. And Watch and Win is a $25 gift card to the Woodstock Inn Brewery, and they are in North Woodstock, just over the King. But right now, we're going to do another Watch and Win qualifier for 2 tickets to ride the Mount Washington Snow Coach. It's a motorized sightseeing tour above treeline on the Mount Washington Auto Road. And, you know, Auto Road, and at the base of the Auto Road, they have Grakeland Trails, and Grakeland Trails is where they have cross-country skiing and snowshoeing and fat biking. So it's, you know, real cool spot for outdoor adventure year-round. But on a Bluebird Day, nothing like it. Really cool. All right, we're all going to see the question for the first time. 603-356-6619. All right, according to Wikipedia, which of these countries below has no gold medals in the history of the Winter Olympics? Is it Belgium? Is it Germany? Is it Great Britain? Or Belarus? Again, according to Wikipedia, which of the countries here has never won a gold medal in the history of the Winter Olympics? Belgium, Germany, Great Britain, or Belarus? 603-356-6619. Give us a buzz. Come on. You know the answer. Good morning. What's your answer?
D, Belarus.
Belarus. Is it Belarus? It is not Belarus. Belarus apparently has won a medal. All right. Do you know where Belarus is? It's over there. Sort of on the east side. 603-356-6619. Good morning. What's your answer?
Is it Belgium?
I think it's Belgium. It's Belgium because I was just watching the short track program and they almost got a medal there. But who are you, please?
This is Katie.
And where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Bartlett.
All right. Well, good for you. Hang on. I'll get some more information from you. And when you come back, it says here, we're going to find out about the Little Angel Service Dogs. Guess where they are? In Bartlett. Don't go away.
Introducing Outside Plus, your home for exploration. From adventure to practice, training plans to race day events, from the backyard to the backcountry. Workouts, meal plans, curated content. All from the brands you know and trust. Outside Plus, where knowledge meets inspiration.
This winter, the Mount Washington Auto Road is home to the Mount Washington Snow Coach. Powered by a custom 4-track drivetrain, the 8-passenger Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington Snow Coach.
Enjoy majestic views from the dining room, screen porch, or cozy pub of Max's Pub at the Snow Village Inn. Feast on Maine Coast oysters, braised boneless short ribs, and craft cocktails served by attentive staff. Max's Pub, Snow Village Inn, Eaton. Enjoy the thrill of winter at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore is the most fun on snow with great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore has been named one of the best places in New England for skiing and snowboarding lessons. And Cranmore is home to New Hampshire's #1 tubing park for huge thrills off the ski slope. Save when you plan ahead at cranmore.com.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
On today's program, we are playing Watch and Win. It's fun, it's interactive, it's all of those things, and you, that's right, you can win great prizes, but there are rules we have to follow. 1 win per household per 30 days, please. No hogging prizes. When we qualify people for prize drawings, you can qualify once per drawing per household unless otherwise specified. You cannot win more than 1 prize from the same prize sponsor in a year. For example, if you win a gift certificate to a restaurant, you can't win another one from that same restaurant for the next 12 months. You gotta learn to spread the love, man. To win, your answer must match our answer. We try our best, though sometimes we make mistakes. The show director, or the supreme chancellor, as I like to call them, is the judge, and their rule is final. Prizes are non-exchangeable or redeemable for cash, and White Mountains TV is not liable for unredeemable prizes. That is all of them. Now get ready to play, because our next Watch and Win contest, showdown, whatever, is right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains Today.
Ready for fun? Watch Explore the White Mountains, where we count down the best in adventure, dining, shopping, lodging, and mountain living. Plan your day with local weather, outdoor conditions, expert tips, resort news, events, and inside looks at the best experiences. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
It's no wonder so many people come to play and plan to stay at the Woodstock Inn Brewery. Enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at a award-winning restaurant set inside an authentic 1890s train station with seasonal outdoor dining options available, plus a function room for parties, weddings, or corporate events. Daily tours of the brewery are available, where you'll learn about our history, process, canning line, and sample some of our beers, like Pig's Ear Brown Ale, 4,000 Footer IPA, Moody Brew, or Mosaic Papaya Pale Ale. A variety of seasonal and limited release beers like Lost Time and Exit 32 are available on tap and in our gift shop. With weekly entertainment, 40 unique rooms and suites, and a location central to many of the area's favorite family-friendly attractions, the Woodstock Inn Brewery is the perfect base camp for your next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockInnNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
This winter, the Mount Washington Auto Road is home to the Mount Washington Snow Coach. Powered by a custom four-track drivetrain, the 8-passenger Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington Snow Coach.
Good morning, and let me tell you about a nonprofit here in Bartlett, Little Angel Service Dogs, providing an essential service for people who need service dogs. With us this morning, live via Zoom, Josh Drew, and of course everyone. Josh, it's good to see you, but there it is. Everybody wants to know about Nellie. So just tell us about Nellie, because everybody wants to know.
Sure. So Nellie is our ambassador dog for the company. She has been fully trained up to be a service dog, but her personality was so awesome that we kept her for our community programs, and she's the only service dog that can be pet wherever you see her.
Excellent. Well, let's get to that. I mean, you need money to do what you do, and it's time now for your annual campaign. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Sure. So our annual campaign is called Keep Your Eye on the Ball, and the whole premise is, the old adage of strength in numbers. So we are trying to show that with many people donating a very small amount of money, it really changes the course of what we can do as an organization. So we are asking for everyone to help us keep our eye on the ball by donating the cost of one tennis ball, $2.25, and just showing how that adds up over time. It's a lot easier to find, 1,000 people willing to donate $2 as opposed to one person willing to donate $1,000.
And speaking of finding, let's start with, how do you find your dogs?
So most of our dogs are actually bred by us. We feel it's very, very important that our clients get the highest quality dogs. So we do all the breeding to ensure the lines are good, the health are good, they're being bred responsibly, and we know that the temperament's going to be very much like this girl.
And how do you find the people who need your dogs?
That's not hard. They find us. We are getting on average 4,000 applications a year for our service dogs.
Wow, that is a lot. And also you have another you have an event coming up this summer, I believe.
Yeah, so this summer we have an event coming up on July 23rd. It's called Barks, Bags, and Brews, and it is a fundraiser that involves a cornhole tournament, a beer garden, multiple food trucks, and lots of entertainment as well.
Nice. So can you tell us how you train the dogs?
Yeah, so every dog takes 2 full years to train, and it's a really long process that starts on about day 3 of their life. As soon as they're born, we start with stimuli training. At 8 weeks old, almost all of them go right into a prison where they live with an inmate in a cell, and they get trained for about a year. And then they come out, they live with foster families for 6 months, getting exposure in the public. And they spend their last 6 months with us, where we're kind of tuning them up for one specific person and their exact disability.
And how do you get the person ready who's going to accept this service dog?
So our clients have to come to us for 2 full weeks. We spend about 3 hours a day for 14 days in a private lesson. And we spend 1 week in a classroom just learning how to work with the dogs, and we spend another week in a new place every day in public so they can learn how to use them.
And what are some of the things that service dogs are used for?
So we train for 6 key areas, but under those areas, we really can help just hundreds of disabilities. It's kind of easier to say the only thing we don't train for is seeing eye or for the blind. So we help. Our key areas are mobility assistance, seizure alert, diabetic alert, hearing alert, autism assistance, and we also do psychiatric and PTSD service dogs for both vets and civilians.
And of course, when people are out and about and they see someone with a service dog, the first thing they want to do is go over and pet the dog. So what's the etiquette that people should do when seeing a service dog and the person who uses them?
So in general, you should assume that the service dog probably can't be pet. Unfortunately, service dogs have such important jobs, like our seizure alert service dogs, for example. They're actively being trained to let someone know 10 minutes before a seizure happens so that person can get to a safe place. And so if these dogs are being pet and distracted in public, it takes their nose off of that job. So in general, you should assume you probably can't pet a service dog, but if that urge is really there, the best thing you can do is just go up to the person, tell them they have a gorgeous service dog, and ask them if by chance is that dog allowed to be pet.
Nice. Now, you talked about the cornhole tournament you're having in July and, of course, your annual campaign. But I would imagine that you can take donations all the time. You welcome donations all the time via your website.
Yeah, we absolutely do. Our website is littleangelsservicedogs.org. You can find all the information you could ever want to know about service dogs on there. And we, of course, have a nice bright button on there that would let all of our generous donors give to us very easily.
And you have locations both in Bartlett and in San Diego. Those are sort of two communities you don't necessarily link together. So how did that happen?
So the company was started out in California, and Little Angels Service Dogs was actually the only company in the country that would help my brother when he needed a service dog. Mm-hmm. He was a child, which is a hard thing to find. He needed a psychiatric service dog and obviously hasn't been to war. And he needed a dog that could help with both mobility and psychiatric at the same time. So when I went to Little Angels to help him get his dog, I fell in love. I joined the company, and when they needed to expand, I said only if I can come back here to the Valley.
Oh, well, good for you. It worked out well. So once again, the website is, please?
littleangelsservicedogs.org.
Well, again, Josh, thank you very much for taking your time this morning. And, of course, Nellie, thank you for letting Josh talk with us. Okay. All right.
She's already sleeping.
All right. Take care, Josh. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Okay. There you go. So always good checking in with some of the companies that help out. And don't forget to go and make your donation. And once you go make your donation right now, well, we take a break and come back with Alpine ski conditions.
Over 75 years ago, the Saunders family started White Mountain Oil and Propane to serve this community. White Mountain Oil and Propane was there to deliver range oil, install modern oil heating systems, and introduce new leading-edge appliances. Today, White Mountain Oil and Propane is still run by the Saunders family, and it's the area's premier energy retailer, delivering premium fuel products across northern New Hampshire and western Maine. 3 generations, that's dependability. That's White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you.
King Pine Ski Area at Purity Spring Resort in New Hampshire is where generations of families from across New England have come to ski and enjoy winter fun. King Pine has impeccable ski conditions, terrain and trails for all abilities, professional ski instructors, and a friendly staff. King Pine offers skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and ice skating. With so much to choose from, you'll want to stay slopeside at Purity Spring Resort. Discover your winter fun tradition at kingpine.com.
North Conway Midas saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. Trust Midas for all your auto care needs, including brakes, oil changes, tires, and now alignments. Buying a used car? Before you spend the money, bring it to Midas for a free inspection. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe believe in quality work, treating customers with honesty, and giving back to the community. Trust North Conway Midas, White Mountain Highway across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
My community inspired me to become a leader.
Showed me a path to my future.
And completely changed my life.
My community.
My community is White Mountains Community College.
Enroll now for upcoming classes. Learn more at wmcc.edu.
Enjoy the thrill of winter at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore is the most fun on snow with great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore has been named one of the best places in New England for skiing and snowboarding lessons. And Cranmore is home to New Hampshire's #1 tubing park for huge thrills off the ski slope. Save when you plan ahead at cranmore.com.
Watch weekly highlights of the Mountain Meister Race Series right here on White Mountains TV. Wednesday is Meister Day at Cranmore Mountain Resort, and our camera will be on the scene to capture the Valley's top racers and top characters. Will you make the cut? Look for a new weekly video every week right here on White Mountains TV. Coverage brought to you by the Valley Originals and Memorial Hospital Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. This week's video is coming right up. Do not miss it. Stay tuned right here on White Mountains TV.
Welcome to Barley and Salt Tap House and Kitchen, a contemporary eatery with 30 ever-changing craft beers, full bar, and a street food menu with international variety. Looking for the latest craft brew? This is the place. Seasonal shared plates, craft cocktails, killer playlists, right here. Our high-energy industrial atmosphere accommodates large parties indoors and out. Barley and Salt delivers the perfect pour in an atmosphere unique to Mount Washington Valley. Barley and Salt. Savor the hops, relish the flavor.
Day in the White Mountains at the Shovel Handle Pub in Jackson. The Shovel Handle serves upscale American pub food in the incredible atmosphere of a restored 1842 post and beam barn. The food is great. Appetizers like loaded nachos, entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, Maine blueberry and maple barbecue ribs, and Bourbon Street marinated sirloin tips, plus salads, sandwiches, pasta, and more. It's all served by a friendly and accommodating staff. Dine with views of Black Mountain or relax at the bar with friends as live music plays in the background. The Shovel Handle Pub is one of New England's premier wedding venues. Located on site, Whitney's Inn offers overnight accommodations featuring 27 guest rooms, suites, and cottages, an outdoor heated pool and stocked trout pond. Alpine skiing and cross-country skiing are just outside the door, with hiking, golf, waterfalls, and summer attractions minutes away. Whitney's Inn and the Shovel Handle Pub, Jackson, New Hampshire.
Well, if you're thinking of heading to the slopes, well, why don't we take a look now at the alpine ski conditions, and this is presented by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, voted best grooming and scenery in the East by Ski Magazine this winter. Get out of the house and into the woods. Plan ahead at BrettonWoods.com, just 35 minutes from North Conway. It's going to be a nice day. A lot of places are open for this sort of final touch of spring before we delve back into winter. All 98 trails and glades open today at Bretton Woods, reporting 7 lifts open and machine groom conditions. Ski conditions will be soft today, and they are sold out of rentals today at the Slopeside Pub. Tuckerman Brewing Company will be there for a promotion between 2 and 4, and the NASTAR course is open today and tomorrow at Bretton Woods. Over at Cranmore here in North Conway, all 57 trails are open, 7 lifts running. They have machine groom conditions. Today, there's the Dew Bash Après Party. It's an on-snow après party for mountain goers. Basically, you get some free Mountain Dew. That's going on between 1 and 4. There's a Cranapalooza in Schneider Square between 2:30 and 4:30. Live music for après from 4 to 7 in Zips Pub. And tomorrow it's deal day at Cranmore. Lift tickets $59 for all ages. But here's the catch. You must purchase those tickets online in advance. Go to cranmore.com for that. King Pine and East Madison, all 17 trails are open, 5 lifts running. They have machine groom conditions as well. And they have their tubing park scheduled to open today between 10 and 6. And if you like terrain park elements, well, they have 6 of them on the Crooked Pine Trail. And then for après ski, live music from 2 to 5 in the Trails End Tavern. Also, they're having guided snowshoe tours today, 2 of them leaving from the mill at Purity Spring Resort. One is at 2 p.m., the other is tonight at 7 p.m., and on Monday it is the Pioneer Race Series. All right, so all that is pretty cool. Time now for Watch and Win, but before we do, real quick, watching the Olympics. Remember, we saw the debut of the mixed team snowboard cross, and Lindsey Jacobellis, Nick Baumgartner, United States, won the gold. Here's a little bit of trivia for you. World Cup race, 2009, Sunday River. Lindsey was in it. Nick was in it. Seth Westcott was in it too from Maine. He was the one doing the color commentary on NBC. Cool, huh? Watch and Win. Here we go. We are playing for 2 tickets to ride the Mountain Washington Snow Coach, a motorized sightseeing tour above tree line on the Mount Washington Auto Road. And in just a few minutes, I will be pulling the name from the prize hat to see who is going to be able to take advantage of this wicked cool prize that could be yours. But first, 603-356-6619. Matthew is putting the question up on the screen. We are all seeing it for the first time. Which of these cities never hosted the Winter Olympics? Was it A, Turin, Italy, B, Sarajevo, Yugoslavia, Salt Lake City, or Calgary? Which of these have never hosted the Winter Olympics? A, B, C, or D? This is an interesting one. 603-356-6619. Yeah. I don't know how many people are going to call in on this one. 603-356-6619. Hi, what's your answer, please?
A, please.
Which one?
A.
A, Turin, Italy. Turin, Italy hosted it in 2006, but thank you very much for trying. Which one never hosted the Winter Olympics? Good morning. What's your answer?
Is it A, Turin, Italy?
Is it A, Turin, Italy? No, it is not. Turin, Italy, 2006. That's where Lindsey Jacobellis received her silver medal in snowboard cross. What do you think? Give us a buzz. 603-356-6619. What do you think? Good morning. What's your answer?
Sarajevo?
Was it Sarajevo? Okay. I do believe we're going to have a little bit of a problem here.
Well, I mean, that's why there's 4 choices. We ask that people speak as clearly as possible when answering our questions.
Okay. 603-356-6619. What do you think? Good morning.
Calgary, Canada.
Is it Calgary, Canada? Well, okay. though the people anyway. All right, and what's your name, please?
This is Jenny.
And where are you calling from?
I'm streaming.
And where are you streaming from?
I'm streaming from DMV.
All right, well, don't go away. I'm going to get some information from you. And now we are going to take a look at this week's coverage of the mountain mice racers. Or the Meister Mountain, or the mountain mice. It's one of those.
It's Meister time. Here's this week's video from the Mountain Meister Race Series at Cranmore Mountain Resort, presented by the Valley Original, sharing a commitment to their community and a passion for excellence in food and service, and by Memorial Hospital Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, close to home and here for you.
Okay, so this is kind of a big week. Do we have standings for teams yet?
No standings for teams. We will have the teams posted within the next few days, hopefully, so everybody can go on and check out, make sure you're on the right team first. And then once we get those all uploaded and corrected, we will post the team standings right after. So hopefully by end of next week, we'll have those posted right before our February vacation week so everybody can see where their team's standing. And as of right now, you are locked in your division, so you'll be able to see where you are standings-wise individually. So those are all set.
All right, and how about today? This is going to be the best day of the year so far.
This is the best bluebird day we've had. 40 degrees, snow is unbelievable, skiing is great. Couldn't ask for a nicer day today.
Awesome.
So things are going well. A big update, a big reminder is next week is the Jesse Lyman Downhill, which starts probably about 100 yards up from the normal start. So you access that from ledges or the middle. So just be aware that the downhill's next week, and it's a one and done race.
Very cool. And for those who don't know the ski racing lingo, how does the downhill differ from the slalom?
So the downhill is just it's pretty wide open course. It's more like a Super G type set if you're thinking of the big, like if you're thinking of Olympics type set. It's a little faster, but the gates are way spread apart, so it's easy to get around, but you're going to be going a little quicker.
All right. Anything else?
No, we're raising money again for the Pope Memorial Library. You guys all killed it last week, raising $450 in 1 week, so that's awesome. Hoping to match that again this week to give them a nice donation this week, so that'll be great.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
To make you go faster? Okay. Go. Arms out. I'm not doing that. Nope. You can put hands up a little bit. Right in there, right? Always pushing on the front of the boot.
Okay, I'm ready.
There you go.
Oh my God, we're on TV. Hi, Mom.
This is Original, a Valley Original. This is family dining, fine dining, international seafood, steak. This is independently owned, right here and only right here. It's live music, a margarita, a martini, a local brew. It's fresh from the sea and farm to table. This is a Valley Original restaurant. Look for this flag over 20 of the Mount Washington Valley's best independently owned restaurants, or browse restaurants right now at thevalleyoriginals.com.
And good morning, 41 degrees in North Conway. Let's just dip our fingers here into the prize hat. And we have that Mount Washington Snow Coach ride going on. And the winner we have is Caitlin McGrath from Bartlett. So congratulations. On tomorrow's show, naturalist Claire Long, cross-country skiing, Jackson Cross Country with Ellen Chandler, and also watching win a $25 gift card to the Woodstock Inn Brewery in North Woodstock. But first, a word from our prize prestidigitator,
yes,
Matthew.
What do I call myself in the commercial? The Grand Emperor? No,
yes,
something like that, right?
Just a ruler.
You know, Calgary did host the Winter Olympics in 1988. I don't know where I went wrong with that, but if anyone called and feels shortchanged by that, I do apologize. Every now and then I do flub them, so apologies again. But here we are.
Well, c'est la vie, c'est la guerre. That's it for this edition of White Mountains Today. I'll see you next Saturday, but then again, tune in here tomorrow, and right now, outdoor television programming. Enjoy the sunshine.